Hello, all. Welcome to another edition of King Joe's Mail Call Unboxing. Yesterday, Al came down Wednesday night. I went and picked him up, so I was feeling bummed out. As you know, my video yesterday, we had bad news about my wife, but me and Al already had plans before we found the bad news that we were going to. What was the name of the place we went to last night for the blues? What was the name of the place last night we went for the blues? Briggs Farm. They have a blues fest every year. So Al's like, oh yeah, it's owned by you. I'm like, oh, I listen to everything. So we went and we saw, and hold on a second. This is how off the cuff I make stuff. I just shoot and go. Yeah, shoot and go. It was $30 a day. We just went yesterday. It goes Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We went yesterday, and yesterday was Thursday night. We saw Doug McMinn Blues Band, which the guy's out of Williamsport, PA. They weren't bad. They were like a traditional blues band. Then I saw Clarence Spady, the Clarence Spady Band. I give 2 thumbs up. I really enjoyed him. Then at 9 o'clock, this Scott Pemberton O Theory came on, and it wasn't really blues. I'll tell you off the bat. It was like it was like a cross between Primus and Cake. And of course, me and Al got in debate. Al liked them a lot because, of course, it drew a longer crowd. All the older guys who had left, it was just all these. And I'm like, if I didn't listen, I just was like, but the beat was pretty much the same, and the guitar notes were the same, just in a different order. And it was, like I said, it was like Primus meets Cake. And you mash them all up and you just change the order of the song, but the notes are pretty much the same. And I was like, oh, they're great. I'm like, and the funny thing is, I tried to keep an open mind, and these guys behind me was like, yeah, I went, but he goes, this band, I swear to God, they only know how to play like certain notes. And I didn't believe it. I was like, why would they be like the third on the billing, like closing out the night, if they weren't good? Well, they have a huge female following. And of course, the guitarist reminded me of a very skinny Jake Galafkas when he had the full-blown beard and mustache and with the glasses and the hat. And I just could not get into them. I was like, I actually left probably when they had like 2 or 3 songs left of their set. I walked to and the funny thing is, I was parked right as soon as you entered the place. Yesterday, only one of the stages was open, and I was like within 50 yards from it, parked. I walked down to my car and played Rush. I was like sitting in the car listening to my CD player, and I'm like, these guys are musicians. These guys' songs, there's no similar sound to any Rush song, really, if you really want to look at it. So, but I really gave the Doug McMinn Blues Band a thumbs up, and a double thumbs up for the Clarence Spady Band. I really, really enjoyed it. In fact, I told my wife when I got home last night, I said, I'd actually listen to his CDs. I'd actually buy his CDs. But next year, it's running July 11th, 12th, and 13th. So, there's that. If anybody wants to attend. The 3-day camping pass, if you got to go down there for the 3 days, a friend of ours, Mike, him and a bunch of his friends got the camping pass. It's $195 per person to camp the 3 days, and that includes your tickets to the festival. So that was actually pretty, I didn't have that kind of money. And trust me, I wouldn't camp because my back couldn't handle it. In fact, I was so much in pain by the third band. And that's another thing that influences my opinion of the band. I was in pain by the time they were in. So I couldn't dance. I couldn't enjoy it, really. But still, I'm like, play more than 3 notes. I mean, I even told Al, I was like, me and Al got in a big argument. I was like, I didn't like them. But let's get to the unboxing. First unboxing is, oh good, this time it's in one piece, so I can send the other one back. And I guess mine's in German. Verstehen Sie. Yeah, look at this. Kartenspiel. Junge die Kartes. You should die Karte. This is not in English. Which, that's fine by me. Second package.
Where's the gas? Is she in her room?
Horrified. American Monsters. Bigfoot. The Mothman. The Chupacabra. What are these things? I don't even... I have to actually look at this. I thought this was supposed to be brand new. And it looks like it was used. And then this box. Which, this is all games. Yep. This is an all game unboxing. Tomorrow Keegan comes home from Boy Scout camp. I hate when people are... No top. And the two games I did need. This was one that, at least this one is fully here. I'm gonna have to go look these up. I don't know what to say. At least this has got the booklet and inlay. Box ain't that bad. This though, nope. Tape and fix that, but man, disappointing. Both of these. Even though I have like already triples of Asteroid in the box. But that does it for this edition of King Joe's as always. Oh yeah, my watch matches my shirt. I bought when I went to get a new phone. They're like, oh, for $10 you can watch. And I'm like, that's cool. That means I can actually. Yesterday I wore a Star Wars shirt, so I had a Star Wars backing on my watch, so I matched my shirt. But that does it for this edition. And as always, thank you guys for viewing and subscribing. King Joe out.